Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of PC Universe Plays Lone Wolf. We're going to take all this stuff, because we're taking all this stuff. And of course, we've already been through all this. So we dispatched them all, we beat them all up. That's fine. They do the semicircular band. So, what we should do is manage our belt. So the first thing we need to do is get some endurance. Actually, if we have a meal, let's go back. If we have a meal, that'd be better because then it'll restore everything. And we don't. That's a pity. Do have a crossbow bolt for some weird reason. So we'll eat both of these. And then possibly eat something that restores our Kai power, because if we get that to full, that will make it a lot easier to pull off some of these maneuvers. Kai bread, yes. Munch on that. Okay, yeah, that takes our Kai power to full. Good. Then put the stun powder in. Okay, so there's the blackberry. We'll put that in place of our endurance. Keep the health. It means we have to wait for our endurance, but having Kai power means we can heal. So I'll take it. Then the stun powder, or power flare, whatever it's called. That's the only other combat thing I have in here, doesn't it? Yes. That's a pity. But it's alright. Okay. So now that's decided. Now we can make our choice in how we're going to deal with these guardians. Well, looking for cover is good, because charging in would pretty much make me have to do like 3 rounds of combat instead of just 2. So yeah, look for cover, do that. So do the run, look for cover. Oh, lost my concentration. That can't be good. But I did manage to get the shot off. So did it actually change anything? Take aim at fire, ranged weapon at the enemy sentries, killing them, so no. Didn't change anything there. And sure enough, large flap opens, and yeah, they saw where I am, so actually it didn't change anything. Huh. That's weird. But okay, so we can go back into the fight. Theoretically, now that we have full Kai, we should be able to pull off the was it Rising Dawn? And hit 3 guys at once instead of just the 1 guy. Which will help. And it should be a powerful enough blow. Yes, yes, you guys are very impressive. Can we get to my turn now? Okay, so before they get to do anything, pull the blade. Oh, that takes a lot of power. Okay, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Oh, nope. Okay, did not help as much as I wanted it to because I missed the timer. That's a pity. But theoretically, if this lands, should be able to take him out. And, okay. Not sure what benefit. Oh, the benefit there is it boosts my Kai power. That's awesome. Okay. Oh, that's still on cooldown, though. It's a pity. These, however, are not. Let's go ahead and do a Mind Blast and Mind Shield. Oh, that's right. I have to charge these things up. Okay. Well, took him down to half. That's something. If my endurance is decent, I should be able to strike, and that should... Did not take care of him, but almost. Oh, if only that was a bleeding attack, that totally would have worked. I'm just going to have to sit and take it on the chin, aren't I? Unless I want to use my stun powder. That seems like a bad idea. I don't have the 1 potion. Oh, so I can totally pull off 6th Sense. Okay, good. So I do not want to take any of these attacks on the chin if I can avoid it. Yeah, I know I'm going to endurance depth there, but can't really be helped. If I can hit this guy, though. Yes, that took care of him. The other guy should be coming. Yeah, by going in endurance stat, that hurt. That's okay. That's what I have these potions for. And recovered a little bit of endurance. And still recovering endurance. That's okay. I got knocked down. We get up again. That's what the tub thumpers taught me. So this attack should hit. Yes. Oh, but I missed the follow-up. Dang it. Don't know why that one is trickier, but it is. See, that one's easy. That one I can pull off. It's funny the warrior guy hasn't shown up yet. But that's alright. I'm okay with that. Got a little bit of Kai power from his death. That might be enough to pull off the single target one. Which is good, because this guy is going to be tough. Okay, that's not the one I wanted. I wanted... No, it's okay. Still on cooldown. How about my Kai powers? I can heal, or I could enhance my attacks. Healing actually sounds like a really good idea right now. And then I'll take... I can't take my potion yet. Oh. Well, it's a good thing I healed, because that took me down to about... I don't even want to know. So, okay, let's do the bleeding attack. If it lands, could be really useful in evening up this fight a little bit. And then do the heavy attack. Oh, of course, the blade lock. Why wouldn't you do a blade lock now? Oh, right, that actually worked. Actually got the upper hand there. And now I'm just going to have to take it on the chin, unfortunately. Yeah, I was trying to reach my stun, but it didn't work. It's his turn now. No, yeah, here we go. Oh, and I missed the counter. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. That hurt. Yeah, spit your blood out on the snow. And I'm chained for some reason. Slows down all my cooldowns for some reason. Well, that only went slightly better than last time, unfortunately. But it's not over yet. We did actually manage to attack him one-on-one. I think if we had used our Kai potion, might have been able to pull it off. Because then we'd be able to do the large single target attack. This one, if we manage to pull off the follow-up moves properly, we should be able to take out... Well, I don't know if it'll actually take out all three of them, but it'll severely injure them. To the point where I won't have to worry nearly as much. Oh, nope. Missed the follow-up for some reason. Those circle ones are really hard to do. Okay, take out the guy with the poison blade. He's the priority. Now see, I was able to pull off that one. Yeah. Stab him in the face, please. Or in the chest, that works too. Then I get the Kai power back. Okay. I'm going to save some of that Kai power. I'm going to need it. The big guy is really going to take it out of me. So, yeah. Let's do the shield damage. Or hemorrhage attack. I didn't stun him, but it did make him bleed. And I don't have any more endurance. So of course I'm going to have to wait for that to come back. Kai power to do 6 cents, though, seems like it'd be a good idea. And if he's dumb enough to attack... Well, I'm dumb enough to attack too, because that took some health off of me. But still worth it, I think, to gain a little bit of the upper hand. Okay, still waiting for endurance to come back. I should probably just take a potion. Which gives me a little bit of endurance. Oh, but not enough time. I'll move out of the way of that one. Thank you for telegraphing it. And he's out. Great. I appreciate that. That helps a lot. You have no idea. Okay, it's almost my turn. Oh, that wasn't telegraphed. Oh, but he didn't actually knock me down. Okay, so combined attack should do it. And then slice across, please, and doesn't quite kill him off. It's alright. You do a light attack to just finish the job. There we go. Okay, and I almost have full Kai. So that means when the big boss man comes... Hi, big boss man. And it's still my turn. Oh, but it's still on cooldown. Okay. That's fair, I suppose. What I want to do is be able to shield. Costs 500, 650 endurance. What does this cost in endurance? 350. Ah, that hurts. Yeah, let's just shield. We can wait till next turn. And then theoretically, we'll be able to, yeah, well, counterattack is good. That was a nice chunk, but it wasn't a big chunk. And I don't think he'll attack for the rest of the turn. He might attack at the beginning of the next one. That's still on cooldown. Man. How about my other Kai attacks? I can do the Mind Blast, sure. 650, that's a lot. But I'll do it. It might actually stun him, which would be great. Oh, right, I need to charge. I was looking at... I don't know what I was looking at. I have no idea. Did not... Yes, it did stun him. Okay, but if I attack, that'll break him out of stun. Do I want to attack or hold on to my Kai? Well... Yeah, that's still charging. 950 Kai, which means I really need to hold on. Yeah, I'll just wait. Wait for the timer to run out. I don't think he can attack through the stun. And if I can just recover enough Kai... That's not enough yet. Okay, that's fine. Just don't use a power that uses Kai, and you should be fine. Let's do the combined attack. Hopefully I'll be able to pull it off this time. Hey, what do you know? Okay. We're down to half. That's pretty good. I just need a little bit more time. If I use the stun powder, that might do it. So let's use the heavy attack first. So he doesn't miss. It didn't. Cool. And then use the stun powder. Okay, good. That should buy me enough time now. Just wait for it. Don't even bother doing anything. But during the cooldown, I should get to 950. Just barely. Yes, I'm there. Assuming it's heal. Yes, okay, it's full up. I should be able to take him out with a full sunburst. Hopefully, hopefully, hopefully this does 965 worth of damage. Otherwise, it's going to be really bad, really fast. Oh yeah, there we go. He's totally out. As long as there's nobody else here, I call that a win. Took us 4 tries, but I don't care. 4 tries, 5 tries, 755 tries. You guys don't know. That's the power of editing. Thank goodness. Okay, good. That was a tough fight. That's a good boss battle right there. What fantastic loot did we get from that today? We got some broth. That's pretty cool. And a silver ring. Silver ring give us. +1 intelligence, +1 critic. Do they mean critical? I'm not sure what +1 critic would actually do, so I'm guessing that's critical. They just forgot the AL, right? That's a simple little translation error. Anybody could do that. So yeah, we'll take it all, if we can. We can! Fantastic. You retreat from the bodies of your slain enemies and hurry towards the rear of the wagon. Anxious to release Ian from the prison cage, you approach its lock. It's crude, but sturdy. You really gonna make me pick the lock? That is one of the options. No domestic discipline. Or call up your strength to bash the cage door. Have I mentioned how bad I am at picking locks? I suppose I can try to pick the lock, and if I fail, I can always bash it. Let's do that. The locking minigame I just don't understand at all. You're supposed to, I think, listen for it, but I don't know what I'm listening for. The tumblers have to be in the right order. Okay. I heard 2 clicks there, 1 click there, 1 click there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. There's too many clicks. Lots of clicks all over the place. Okay, that was 2 falling down, I guess? I have no idea. And we could try this. Okay, almost, but not quite. How about there? Oh, that actually worked. Okay, well, thank goodness it was a simple lock. I think that's where the 2 clicks were. I'm not actually sure. The cage is now open, but as you were about to take Ian out of it, you hear a feminine voice breaking the silence of the night. It's Leandra. Why did she follow me? The girl is rushing towards you, raising plumes of snow as she moves. What are you doing here? You say, incredulously. What does it look like I'm doing? I'm taking care of my father, she replies, tersely. I thought we agreed that that was my mission, you reply, disconcerted by her sudden and unexpected appearance. Just making sure you'd uphold your vow, she answers sternly. Her seeming lack of faith in your ability to keep your promise both irritates and annoys you. Aren't those synonyms? But okay. But you do not let your emotions get the better of you. Leandra has followed you all the way from the secret exit from the mines. It was a rash and irresponsible thing for her to do, and yet understandable. Don't talk for me, book. Clearly she is devoted to her father, and will do anything she feels is necessary to ensure his safety. From a pocket of her tunic, she produces a potion of lampsure. Gently, she tilts back her father's head and pours the liquid slowly between his bloodied lips. You know, I could have done that with magic. You could have given the potion to me, but okay, whatever. Here, she says, make yourself useful. Come and support his head. He'll revive in a few minutes. His black book is missing. I must look for it. You obey her request and comfort Ian as best you can while she makes a thorough search of the wagon, the tents, and the corpses of the dead Drakarim. While she is doing this, slowly Ian stirs to consciousness. Leandra returns at the moment his eyes flicker open. Rest easy, father, she says in a soft and soothing voice you have not heard her use before. Your captors have paid with their lives for what they've done to you. The lampspoor is working, and Ian's strength is fast returning. In just a few minutes he is able to sit up unaided. Leandra breathes a sigh of relief, and the two hug each other tightly. Aw, how touching. When they end their fond embrace, Ian pats the empty pocket of his leather coat, and his eyes widen with anxiety. Fear not, father, says Leandra knowingly. Your designs are safe. Here is your black book. I found it on the body of that Giak over there. She says, pointing to the corpse of the wagon team leader lying nearby in the snow. It'll not be showing it to anyone now. Ian forces a smile as he takes the book from his daughter's hand and slips it back into his pocket. Praise Kai, this is a blessed relief, you say. You may decide to forego your praise a while longer, says Leandra ominously. The book's been retrieved, but there is something else you should know. Of course there is. But now we get to level up. So, got some dex, got some int, and got a little tiny bit of strength. Increases our vitality. Increases all our stats, really. Cool. So, what's the ominous... Okay, Forest Hunt Chapter 2. What's the ominous news? The news of doom. Doom, I say doom. Leandra speaks in a subdued voice. The Giaks have something in mind that must not fall into the hands of the Dark Lords. I invented and built an engine myself. Leandra glances at her father hesitantly before she continues. It's much smaller, safer, and more powerful than any of my father's machines. While working in the western part of the forest, the miners found themselves in an old Chianti chamber. I found a crystal there. My engine harnesses its energy in a way I would not believe possible. Ian's eyes widen, and he struggles to draw breath. Leandra, the relics of the Chianti are cursed, he gasps. No good will come from using them. You promised me you wouldn't. I'm sorry, father. I love you dearly, but I'll not be held back by old superstitions. And possibly doom us all. My prototype engine will change all our lives for the better. I'm an inventor too, and a very good one. Will you never give me any credit for my work? That's... okay, sure. And now the Giaks have it. I'll credit you that, scoffs Ian. And when their Dark Lord masters receive it, how will it change our lives for the better then? Ion struggles to contain his anger. I know very well the thrill of discovery, but this is just selfish pride. In Ishir's name, how did you lose it? I hoped I would find the prototype here among the loot, but my hopes were misplaced. Could you answer the question, please? I had the device in my possession in Rockstar, but I dropped it when I was running from the Geox. I saw them retrieving it and handing it over to the Drakarim. This was before our mighty Friarl swept in to save the day. My lord, it is you, he says, and salutes you respectfully. His deference to your rank is very different to the recognition you received from his daughter at your first meeting. Yeah, well, you know, kids will be kids. It is clear, however, that Ion is determined to get the whole picture about the attack. With a frown, he says, My lord, the enemy must have known about my daughter's work. Yet it seems they didn't know about her, or they wouldn't have come looking for me. Leandra now fully realizes the consequences of her actions, and tears begin to well in her eyes. She stands in awkward silence, staring at the snowy ground. Ion continues. Now that Leandra's engine is in enemy hands, may Kai and Ishir have mercy upon us all. They will take it to Vatang, of that I'm sure. That accursed tower is perched on the cliff's edge on the far north side of the sunken forest. Leandra finds her voice and gives you a few quiet words of advice. To reach Vatang, you need to cross the great chasm. Was Vatang named, perhaps, by Klingons? I'm just saying. Weird apostrophes everywhere. It divides the sunken forest near its center. There are 2 ways I know to cross the chasm, but we can discuss this later. Now I need to take my father somewhere that is safe. Must go back to the mines. Your keen ears hear the distinctive sound of Drakarim approaching the encampment. You tell Leandra to assist her father and make good an escape while they can. Leandra helps her father to her feet and supports his weight. Go as quickly as you can, you say, and may Ishir's light guide your way. Moments after they disappear among the trees, a war party of Drakarim enters the encampment area. They see the bodies of their slain comrades, and they come rushing forward with their weapons drawn. They are hungry for revenge. And funny, I get to make a choice instead of just immediately leaping to attack. So, of course, there's always the option to leap in and attack. Draw them further into the camp. Could work. Or disrupt with a powerful mind blast. I like that option. That'll weaken them, which will give me the advantage. Let's do it. Concentrate, sure. Takes a bit of... Whoops. Pressed it too soon. Because I was expecting this for the build-up. Crush the enemy's mind, so it still worked. You move towards the middle of the encampment, drawing the Drakarim attackers away from the place where Leandra and her father have escaped into the trees. To further distract and disrupt them, you launch a powerful mind blast at the leading Drakarim. It hits them like a wave breaking upon a rocky shore. The leading troops stagger to a halt, screaming with pain as your mental assault sears their brains. Some are badly damaged by your powerful mind attack, but others have escaped unscathed. Undeterred, they push past their unfortunate comrades and press home their attack on you. Okay, so I'm going to fight the undamaged ones first, and then likely someone at half health later, than my guess. With luck, I have enough Kai power to use the Dawn attack. We shall see, though. Nope. But I can attack one of these guys with a powerful blow that will probably actually kill him. Let's do it. Yeah, that'll totally work, I think, as long as I charge it up properly. Oh, didn't actually take him out. Close, though. Light attack should do it, assuming it doesn't miss. There we go. He's out. And got a little bit of Kai left. So let's go ahead and do the cross attack. Actually, I was able to pull that one off. And a heavy attack should finish him off. And he won't even get a chance to counter. Oh, and if I get that Kai back... Oh, I missed it. Dang it. Well, still got a little bit of Kai. Not as much as I would have gotten with the Fatality move, but that's okay. Oh, and that's it. Nobody else. Probably because I did the Mind Blast. Might have died of their injuries. I'm okay with that. Okay. So of course we get loot, because it's what we always get at the end of a battle. Blackberry tincture's good. Steel, ash. I'd really prefer some hardened steel. Just saying, I'd like to be able to upgrade some of my equipment. Having defeated the Dracarim, you pause for a few moments to scour the surrounding trees for signs of other enemies. The dark forest echoes with strange noises. Some are close, some are distant. You detect the noise of Dracarim and Geox moving through the trees, and you also hear the sound of loot wagons being hauled across snow-covered trails. In order to avoid running foul of them, you will need to find a high vantage point where you can determine precisely where these enemy units are located. You are about to leave the encampment when another sound demands your attention. From out of the surrounding trees, the wolf pack emerges, led by the old male with a distinctive patch of white fur in the center of his forehead. Well, maybe he'll feast on the corpses. Wolves are scavengers. You stare into its amber eyes, and immediately it knows your intentions. With its snout, the pack leader indicates towards the distance. The wolf then moves calmly in this direction. As he goes, he turns and looks at you again. You smile at him, and nod your head in acknowledgement. You are grateful for his help. You're going to point me towards a mountainous... what's a bob? Monumental oak. Okay, that works too. Probably going to encounter somebody along the way. If I can meditate, it's very dangerous here. Don't do it. Okay, we do have some kind of meal. I'd like to boost my Kai and endurance if at all possible. So endurance we can do no problem. We do have mushrooms, right? Yes. Nice big mushrooms, which will totally... almost fills me up. Okay. And what about the Kai? Well, I do have a Kai potion. I am, however, woefully low on storage slots for anything else. So that stinks. Oh, hey, I have a meal. Didn't even realize that. My health isn't low enough that I think it's not worth it yet. But if we use this, that'll free up a slot. Not much, but I'll take it. Yeah, almost up to full. That's good. That's almost as good as a meditation. And then we can just jaunt over to this nice little tree. Well, monumental oak, really. And probably get a quick time event to climb it. Unless it's a really easy climb. You join the wolf pack and run with them through the dense timberland. At length, you arrive at the base of a monumental oak that rises solitary above the pine tops. Its massive trunk ascends into the dark sky, providing the promise of a useful observation point. Using your exceptional agility, you climb with ease to the top of the tall tree and look down upon the forest below. Bathed in moonlight, several new geographical features of the sunken forest are revealed to you. You take note of these features before you descend the tree and return to the wolf pack gathered around its base. You thank the wolf pack leader for his valuable help. With a slow blink of his amber eyes, he acknowledges your thanks. Then he lopes away into the forest with his pack, following closely in his wake. Well, here we should be able to meditate no problem, right? Okay, so a bunch of new features. I don't know, danger's looming. We don't really need to meditate right now. Okay, so we can go back to the mine. Which we probably need to do at some point anyway. Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. And that's it. So if we go back to the mine, the main quest will no doubt continue, but these are probably side quests that I should look at. So let's go ahead and do the south one first. And then we'll do them in order, geographically that is. Go to this one, and then go to the mine. It's okay. South one first. Hopefully it's not a horrible ambush that just terribly outclasses me. Sure, we'll write a story from here. In the side of a large hillock, covered by snowing pines, you discover a narrow, cave-like entrance that has been recently excavated. It could be the beginning of a small mine tunnel, but the fresh excavations are enough to arouse your suspicions. Strewn around the cave entrance are bundles of human clothing and several discarded mining tools. Well, that's a little disturbing. Make your choice. Cautious approach or rush in? how about cautious approach? Rush in never seems like a good idea. Your suspicions that this could be a hasty hiding place dug by villagers seeking refuge from the enemy are tempered by what you see lying around the cave mouth. If indeed there are villagers hiding somewhere inside, why would they have discarded their clothing and tools at the entrance? Wary of ambush, you pick up a chunk of frosted rock and hurl it into the cave mouth. Moments later, you hear the gruff sound of a Drakkar voice and catch a glimpse of Geox moving about inside. Well, it's a good thing I didn't rush in. So, I could, of course, still rush in, or remain hidden as the enemy trap is exposed. That sounds like a good idea. We'll do that. Patiently, you wait until all the enemy troops have left the cave and disappeared into the surrounding trees. They are convinced that whoever or whatever hurled the rock must be hiding close by, and they are determined to find them. They are correct in their assumption. You are hiding close by, but they failed to detect your location, and, once they have passed you by, you are able to enter the cave mouth unseen. Beyond the narrow cave mouth, you discover a short passageway that leads to a small, rough-hewn chamber. It becomes clear to you this is not a refuge for survivors from Rockstone. It is a trap that the Geox have constructed to lure unwary villagers to their doom. Several sacks of loot are stacked in a heap on the bloodstained chamber floor. Besides these sacks, you discover a large wooden chest with a black iron lock plate. I could try to pick it, I guess. Discipline a weapon skill to break the lock, which is probably gonna be better, really. Chest is sturdy, but the lock itself seems simple. Or just pop it. Well, if it seems simple, let's go ahead and try it. What the hell, right? Should be able to resort to the other options if this doesn't work. Just a matter of feeling your way into the lock somehow. Okay, let's try this. Maybe, nope, that isn't it. Okay, that was a lot of clicks. Maybe there? Oh yeah. Huh. I'm getting a better feel for it, apparently. That's good. Not that I'll be able to carry any of this loot. Unless it all stacks with what I'm currently carrying. You lift the lid of the chest and take stock of the contents. Supplies you discover here have been here for a long time, but they are well preserved and still fit for use. So picklock, lampshade oil, tunnel sweeper, yes, and hearted Bronin, which I don't think I'll be able to carry. Yeah, I don't have enough space in my inventory. Okay, because the tunnel sweeper and the hardened Bronin, so that doesn't work. So what do I throw away? Well, so I have a silver ring that would grant me 1 intelligence and 1 critic, whatever that is. I have a dex and int. What does this do? 2 dex. That is some high dex. Oh, that's right. And I also have the second aspirine. 240-300. Yeah, which is already better. I mean, I could throw away the sword, but that seems like a bad idea, doesn't it? You have 1 slot. You could throw away the pouch, because it only has 4 slots. It's not doing me any good as it is. So let's go ahead and throw it away. Yeah, discard. And that'll give me enough room to carry the other stuff. Both of the other things, actually. Okay. Having satisfied yourself that you have overlooked nothing of value, you check your equipment before making a cautious exit from the cave. And I'm checking my equipment, and I should totally... yes, I will equip the tunnel sweeper. Outside, the coast is clear, and you press on through the dense, snowy undergrowth as quickly as you dare. Okay, that was neat. Got me a grenade, just for the couple of simple skill checks. That's nice. Alright. We could meditate here, but that seems like a bad idea, because the Geox are just on a quick lookout. As soon as they don't find anything, they're going to come back. So meditating here, bad idea. But that'll do it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Lone Wolf. I've been Piece of the Universe. You've been a piece of the universe too, whether you know it or not. See you guys next time.